Growth. What is growth? Growth to me is someone who's not afraid of change, you know? Someone who's open, someone who's vulnerable to talking about whatever they want to talk about, you know? And that doesn't mean you have to spill all your business out there. It's just, if you don't really talk to nobody about what you're dealing with or what you're going through, how can you really get the proper help that you really need? You know what I'm saying? I feel like growth is something that everybody needs. I feel like growth is something that should occur within everybody. Whether it's increment by increments, little increments at a time, growth should always happen. And who cares? Who cares what everybody else thinks, or who cares if nobody really understands what you're doing? You know what I'm saying? As long as you know what you're doing, as long as you have the right intentions on what you're doing, and you know where you're headed, you know what I'm saying? That's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't really matter if somebody else takes it the wrong way, or if they mistake you for something else. You feel me? What matters is that you're staying true to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Now it's a different matter if you're like affecting other people, you know what I'm saying? Like you're putting rudeness off to other people. Now that's where it gets a little bit serious. You know what I'm saying? That's when things get a little out of hand. That's when things get a little serious. That's when things get a little out of hand, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I know this is probably not like my typical, funny video or what is he doing today, I just felt like, just talk in front of the camera. I always think about it a lot, there's a lot of things that I've done to where, it is questionable. It is kind of like, oh, what is it? What is he doing? What is this? You know what I'm saying? But, you're faced with two decisions here. You can either decide to give in and say, I want to prove them all wrong. They're all saying the wrong thing. But, it's not about that. It's not about proving others wrong or telling who's right in what situation. It's not about that, I'll show them. It was never about that. At the end of the day, it's not about that. Because at the end of the day, man, none of this shit really matters, bro. None of this really matters, gang. So what if she said, ew, get away from me? Or so what if she promised to accept you to her Instagram, accept you on her private Instagram, and she just never did. Getting egoed it just is what it is, man. It's nothing you could do about it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you could choose how to react to things. How you react to negative situations will define your character. You know what I'm saying? And it will define your future. Because you can choose to react to things negatively. You know what I'm saying? You can choose to react to things positively. You know what I'm saying? You could just choose to shrug it all off. up to you, man. But me personally, what I do is the situation I just described is one that just happened to me. You know, it just is what it is, bro. You can't do nothing about it. It's not like you could just keep requesting and unrequesting. She'll see me eventually. Bro, she already seen what she had to see, bro. You know what I'm saying? As long as you put yourself out there, you know what I'm saying? If you don't normally talk to women, or if you don't normally talk to guys, or whatever you talk to, she, he, they, them, Superman. Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Whoever you talk to, whether you talk to guys or girls, whether you talk to people or not, you know what I'm saying? As long as you're taking that step and moving forward, you know what I'm saying? And becoming a better you, that's all that matters about it, you know what I'm saying? And these people in your life, think of them as chapters, you know what I'm saying? Some people last a whole chapter. Some people are only one page. Let me say that again. Some people last a chapter. Some people are only a page. You know? Some people may last the whole book. Some people, it may take multiple books. It may take a whole series of books about them. It may just take a couple chapters about them. You know what I'm saying? Life goes on, man. You know? And I'm not saying this to, you know, put everything onto the chat, you know, put everything onto you guys. I'm just here to motivate the people. My goal with this YouTube thing is to, you know, create a community to where, you know, I can inspire others. You know what I'm saying? I can inspire and uplift others. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it's about. There's too many negative things in the world for everybody to just be ganging up on each other. Like, we have there's taxes. There's everything. We looked at this beautiful piece of land and said, let's slap some taxes on this. Let's slap some taxes on this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Let's slap some taxes and corrupt government onto this piece of land. Now, I don't know if people can hear me. The door is closed. Yeah. I'm just spreading the word to the people, you know what I mean? Spreading good stuff. I feel like with work, you can't really let people know too much about you. Unless you really feel like those are people that you can trust with your word, which is rarely, but it happens, it occurs. You just have to find the right people. I feel like people within the workplace is not people you should really trust all too much with your info. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, for instance, an example would be, you know, telling people the bare minimum about you, you know what I'm saying, just to clear some things up, you know, because there may be some misconceptions about you and stuff like that. And yeah, I get, you know, like, why do you even care? Why do you even care that Exhibit XYZ is saying some random crap about you? Why do you care? You know what I'm saying? Why do you care so much? And they're just work. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, they're gonna go home and just talk about their day to their spouse, their loved one, or even their friend. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's just another topic. Remember that. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you're just another topic to them. Unless they really do care about you, you're just another topic. And if people don't seem the need to push up on a further subject, you know what I'm saying? Like say somebody knew something that they shouldn't know, but they really wanted to know, they would ask, or they would find a way to ask. But if they just sit around and they just don't really say anything, they don't really do anything about it, they're just kind of gossiping along about it, that's just work, bro. It just happens. Growth. Make sure you're constantly improving yourself. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's not the way you want it to, always make sure to improve yourself every step of the way. You know what I'm saying? Always make sure you're doing something. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're doing something towards your goals or being a better person, you know? Even if it means, you know, doing like a little thing that you've never done before. Like the littlest twitches can mean a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, say you never used to smile at people, or you never used to head nod at people, you know? Because me, I don't know. Well, I do know that's a sign of respect, but I didn't know that people would take it a certain way when you don't head nod them back. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't know that. Now I know. You know what I'm saying? Now I know that, and you know, it is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? You just look at somebody, you look at a business guy, you go, it's good. You feel me? You sitting on your ass watching this video. Make sure to always love yourself, man. Because this world is tough. This world is cruel. There's always people that will bring you down, bro. There's always people that will talk negatively about you, bro. What do you do with those people? You set them to the side, man. Don't react to them. Don't react to them. Because when you react to them, you're giving in. You're letting them drag you down from the spot you was at. You know what I mean? You work so hard. You work so hard to step up to that certain spot. And then when somebody says, oh, you're a loser, you don't know this. And then they could say what they want, but they're down here saying this to you. What they're really saying is, hey, come down here. I don't like that you're above me. Come down here. I don't like that you're in a higher position than me. I don't like that you're improving yourself and I'm stuck here. Come down here. I look crazy as shit right now. You could either choose to ignore them and level up yourself, or you can choose to respond to them. And now you're on the same level as them, and you lost your footing. You lost your growth. You see how easy it was for you to come down here, and you see how hard it is to go back up. It's easy for somebody to pull you down, but it's hard to get back up. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're always improving yourself, bro. Stop letting the little things bother you, man. Living is different than just being alive. When you're alive, you know, you're just breathing, you're just existing, you know. But when you're living, you're doing what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You're doing what you want to do. You're being who you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Who cares? Spend that. Go spend that. Your last $20, go get you some Wingstop. You know what I'm saying? Your last $20, hey man, if the bills is paid, if the finances is right, if everything's taken care of, oh, it's my last $20 though. Yeah, you could save it. You could save it. But do you want to? No, I'm not advising you to just fuck off every penny you have. Because you have to save in order to get where you want to go. You have to save to get an apartment. You have to save to get a car. You got to save to finance certain things. Because that's how you build. Saving. Kudos to that. Kudos to everybody who's content with their lives. You know what I'm saying? It's not about what other people talk about. You know what I'm saying? It's not about what that person says. It's not what this person says. It's not about what this nigga says. The nigga right behind you, the nigga right beside you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, gang. As long as you're content with who you're with, that's all that matters, bro. As long as they make you happy, it doesn't really matter what other people think about them. She's with some chub nigger. Oh my God, he's with the chuzz. He's with the chuzz. Nigga, who are you with? Who are you with, gang? Who the fuck? Excuse my language. Who are you with? Who are you with, bro? You hating on another nigga's success, but what do you have? Nothing. You gotta stop hating, bro. That's another subject I'm not gonna touch too much on. These dick riding ass niggas, you gotta stop hating, bro. Everybody has their own success, bro. It's just all about perspective. You know what I mean? There is people, and there's people working 9 to 5s, like I said. There's people in regular, low-income, middle-class homes. You know what I'm saying? And other people may look at them and say, dang, they must really have a rough life working a 9 to 5. But if you look at them, they're probably happy with what they have, because at the end of the day, they're coming home to a loving family. They have a home, not a house. It's not just a piece of property to them. That's their home. And there's not a lot of families, there's not a lot of people that could call their house a home. Make sure you're living, bro. Don't just be alive. Make sure you're living, bro. Broette, whoever's watching this. Him, he, she, her, they, them, Superman. Make sure you're living, bro. Stay blessed. Stay blessed. Without further ado, y'all, this is it. It's the end of this video, at least.